What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here again on a lovely Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Memorial Day. First off, of course, happy Memorial Day. Thank you to everybody who has served and everyone who we are thinking about today. So just wanted to throw that out there. Much love to all the vets. John, thank you for the rose over there on TikTok. We have over 200 people on TikTok. So make sure you guys are smashing these likes, sharing this stream out with friends, and giving me a follow if possible. We have a goal of 10,000 followers on TikTok. So if you guys do not follow me there yet, please do that. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to get started over on YouTube. Again, our goal on YouTube is always the same, 100 likes and 100 live viewers. Let's get after it on this lovely Monday. Bulldog, thank you for the hand hearts. I appreciate it. Spoiling me over there. And Ozzy is spoiling me over here on YouTube. He became a Zesty Friend member for 7 months. And he said, you used your freebie super chat. Well, thank you so much, Ozzy, for becoming not only a friend, but a Zesty Friend on YouTube for another 7 months. If you guys have not, make sure you guys smash those member emojis and show Ozzy that Zesty fam love. I wanted to add more emojis, but YouTube told me no because they said you need 11 more members in order to add more emojis. So I will add some. I wanted to add some fun ones today, but the Ozzy just reminded me of that, my struggles this morning. We're going to get after it, though. I want to thank our lovely sponsor, Market Cipher, as well. Market Cipher is killing the game, as always. Make sure you guys check out Market Cipher. Link in the live chat in the description. Use code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off at checkout. I want to make sure I say hi to everybody in the chat. We have beautiful individuals here. We got Ozzy. Shouts to Ozzy. Ozzy is shining. He's glowing today. We have Felipe in the chat. We have John Germain, Alexandra G, always glowing. We love Alexandra G. Colin McKenzie is here. Let's see who else. We got Randy here. Bulldog, nice to see you over here on YouTube and TikTok, watching out for me. Much love to Bulldog. We also have Web3 Me. John Germain. I was talking to John Germain last night in the mining live stream with Network Bits. Still looking for him. I don't think he's here though. But shout out to Network Bits. Very interesting conversation. Emma is here. Rusty Bot is here. Mr. Strap as well. Nice to see you, Mr. Strap. Matthew K is here. 3 Diglets. You said you're glowing. I'm sure you're glowing, 3 Diglets. You're always glowing. You're always bringing positivity to the chat. So I appreciate you. Patrick Murphy is here. He's part of the mining fam. CMH3 Studio say hello. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. We got Blockchain Bray with the hype in the chat. Vinny Black Lodge is here as well. All right. Retro Mike. A Retro Mike. Yay! You get to 10 memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Get after it right there. Thank you. Appreciate it, Retro Mike. All right. I want to make sure, did you guys hear that? Or was my stuff just on mute? I want to make sure you guys heard the little bing bing. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Retro Mike. One more member, and then we'll be able to do, so I'll add some more emojis later today if we get one more, but thank you so much, Retro Mike. You're an absolute savage. Retro Mike is always killing it. He always brings some hype, too. Oh, Automatic Beats. Retro Mike, we missed you. Yes, I was asking about Retro Mike. I was watching Network Bits' stream with all the mining misfits, and I was just like, where's Retro Mike? And you weren't there last night, but at least you're here now, Retro Mike. Much love to you, man. You guys heard the sound effect? As long as you guys heard it, then that's fine with me. Aw, you became a member for 3 more months. You said for Emma. Oh, Emma. I got Emma a donut yesterday. Me and Emma, we went out on a whole excursion. We were out and about. We were working on stuff for you guys nonetheless. And we found a donut shop and we were very happy about it. Alexandra G, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Oh my gosh. You guys are starting this off with a bang out here. Yay! Let's get after it. Alexandra G, Rudy G subscribing to the channel. Woo! 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 This is beautiful. Thank you guys so much. Everyone, if you are getting those memberships, make sure to smash those membership emojis. And because of Retro Mike and Alexandra G, you solved my problem within not even 10 minutes of me being live. It's only been 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And you guys have already solved my issue. I wanted to add some funny emojis for you guys, for the members. But I said, you need 11 more. And now we got 15. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. This is beautiful. I'm so honored. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Paul Christopher, what's up? AJ is here as well. Emma's talking in the chat. Oh, Emma. Lord Michael said $2,500 into Bitcoin. Is that what you bought today, my friend? Hi, Dave Digital. Nice to see you. All right. Wow, I'm so happy. We are so hyped today. We're going to get into the show. We're going to talk about the charts. We're going to talk about everything. I love this community so much. I'm so happy to be here. Some people take off today. I understand it's Memorial Day, but I missed you guys so much. Like, I missed the stream so much. I just can't stay away from you guys. I just constantly, want to talk. I want to talk about Bitcoin. I love this space so much. Let's talk about the charts. Unfortunately, we are in the red today, but we did okay overall for the weekend with Bitcoin. We can take a gander at market Cipher here. Right now, Bitcoin's at $27,650, down 1.5%. Money flow coming in right below the zero line here. VWAP popped above the zero line over the weekend. But as you can see, the momentum is printing some green dots. Some momentum is actually building up here. This could be maybe looked at as an anchor wave and a trigger wave after that. And maybe this could lead up to a pump for Bitcoin. But I do think that there's a lot of momentum building up here with Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a nice little run yesterday where, let's see the overall percent increase from start to end. We went up around 5% for Bitcoin yesterday. We were just kind of starting to rally since the 25th, so exactly 4 days ago. The volume isn't crazy here, which is something that I'm not loving, which makes sense that there's a little bit of red money flow being shown on market Cipher because, again, this volume is not anything crazy. It's not anything too zesty. I want zest. I want spice. I want all of it. And unfortunately, we're not getting that right now. But I do think it's only a matter of time. I know we've been sideways trading here, literally since March 17th. We saw wick lows. I think it was lower here on May 12th, and that we saw again 2 months prior on March 17th. We almost went that low. We had a wick low to 25,889 is more accurate over there again on May 25th. We didn't go that we didn't reach that low, that wick low that we saw on May 12th. So that's good. So we're just building up momentum here. We're finally above the bottom of our range. We just kind of had a little bit of a fake out here where we dropped below our range and we started to build back up pretty quickly. So again, we're kind of midway here. We started the day off at 28,000. Slip below, of course. We're at 27,671. If you guys think we're going to end up in the red today, you guys could drop a 1 in the chat. If you guys think we're going to have a green day, drop a 2. I feel like, again, there's some bullish momentum here for Bitcoin. There was one day right here, my friends, where we had a little bit of a crazy day where we had a low of $26,816 Bitcoin and a high of around $28,370 Bitcoin. So Bitcoin can have like a few $1,000 swing in one day, which is almost what we saw here. Is it possible Bitcoin could pop back above our range today? Possibly, yes. It could. Maybe this wick from today's candle could foreshadow maybe a little bit of what the rest of our day could possibly look like, right? We had a wick high of $28,490.81. So that was pretty interesting. So hopefully we could build back up there and close above our range. If we could close above our range, that would be so beautiful because we do know around this where this wick is right now, we had some other wicks that touched that point as well. This was around towards the end, mid to the end of March, where we're seeing this level now. We broke above it, almost touched basically touched 31K Bitcoin, and then it came back down to where we are now. Hopefully, again, we revisit this level here, $28,500 range. We close that today, and we close in the green and have a dandy old time and go back to 30K Bitcoin. That is our goal, friends. We want to see above 30K Bitcoin. That is where I feel zesty. Hi, Kenny O over there on TikTok. Hi, Tay over there on TikTok. Nice to see you guys. So again, I'm looking for some momentum here. We could look at the weekly chart since we just closed out the week. We're about to close out the month soon, but we're going to take a look at the monthly in a few days when that happens. We have, again, the weekly chart for Bitcoin. We're just sitting here midway of our range. We opened up this week again at $28,500, down to where we are now. We had a green week last week. Thankfully, we had 3 red weeks prior. Seems like, we were just slipping, and now we're starting to build back up again. Not seeing some crazy volume here. Again, we saw some nice volume when Signature Bank went down. We saw some volume come in when we were building up after and recovering from FTX. So hopefully, again, we see some volume coming in. Right now, we're not seeing much volume given it's just the start of the week. But we need more volume coming in from these weeks prior. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's like very telling of where people are just unsure of what to do with their money. They don't know if they should buy Bitcoin, if they should sell it. But again, a lot of people are hodling Bitcoin. People are looking towards Bitcoin because of these bank closures, because of everything happening. And there was something that was really strange that happened over the weekend that I'm going to talk about with the banks as well. We'll get into that in a little bit. We could talk about Ethereum right now. Ethereum's down 1%, currently at $1,889 Ethereum. Now, we're starting off the week, unfortunately, in the red for Ethereum. Again, this is the weekly chart. We could take a look at Market Cipher. Market Cipher is saying for the weekly, we're just in the red for money flow, which I'm not loving, but it is what it is. We're not crazily under the zero line like we were here. We were kind of deep in the red. This was towards the end of December, around Christmas, December 26th, sorry. And we're going to see if we could trend above the zero line again. I'm hoping that we could. I'm hoping that this momentum could keep building up and we just stay kind of steady with Ethereum, because if you guys know or remember, this money flow was pretty nice coming in, again, because of the meme coin season. A lot of people were into meme coins and they still are. So we could talk about meme coins in a little while, but definitely a lot of people are still trading meme coins, but it isn't as heavy as it was before. Thank you, Bulldog, for the hand hearts over there on TikTok. I appreciate it, helping me achieve my goals. Taking a look at the daily here for Ethereum, we're kind of in between this range once again, in between this range of $1,820 Ethereum and $1,911 Ethereum. Seems to be a resistance that we had closures at. We tested and failed a few times at this level. We had a nice build up yesterday, one wick starting, the lowest was around $1,829 and we closed at around, again, $1,913. Exactly where this, almost exactly where this resistance is right here. We had a wick high today of $1,929 Ethereum, and I think that's pretty spicy. Maybe this could be a little bit telling of where we could end up later today. We have some nice green money flow on the daily here. Doesn't, like, honestly, the weekly looks worse than the daily money flow, but the money flow still looks good on the daily here. VWAP popped confidently above the zero line. Momentum seems to have a very clear shift here. So again, some price action going on for Ethereum. I'm hoping that we could close above $1,900. I tell you guys all the time, I like $1,900 Ethereum. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. And I think maybe we could see past 1,900. Maybe we could see $2,000. $2,000 Ethereum. It would be nice just to see a nice jump up to $2,000 or maybe $2,100 Ethereum like we did here. And this was around mid-April. Moving on from Ethereum, Litecoin. The halving is super soon. Very exciting for the halving. I'll get the countdown up so I'm super accurate. But what we've been watching out for Litecoin is pretty zesty, because Litecoin is continuing to make higher lows, and it continued to do that over the weekend. I was watching these candles form on the daily, and I was like, yes, Litecoin, go. Yes, Litecoin, go. I got so excited. We're currently at $90.88 Litecoin. You guys know I like to be at $91 or above $91 Litecoin, because $91 was some resistance. We did see a wick high today of about $92.26. We did see over the weekend, we made a fourth higher low, or a third higher low from this low. Well, it could keep going on and on, to be honest. But from where we were looking at here, you could see that we had $60 Litecoin about. We ran up to about 102, had a wick high of 105, retraced, and had a wick low of $65, a higher high. We went back up, saw $102 again, retraced, saw a wick low of around 75, yet again, another higher low. We had a nice run up to $95 Litecoin again last week. Retraced a little bit over the weekend. Had a wick low of $82 Litecoin. And then now we are back up to $90.85. Yet again, another higher low. How zesty is that? Because again, Litecoin's going up, it's retracing, but not going back as far as it did previously, which shows me that it's building up some momentum here. This range is still pretty relevant of between $91 Litecoin and $102 Litecoin 69 cents. And we had a wick high of 105. That's where I want to go. I want to see a closure at $105 Litecoin. But of course, we got to be patient. I'm happy that Litecoin is going up and retracing and yet again making these higher lows. Just makes Litecoin seem a little bit more confident in its price action. We can't forget that there was $40 Litecoin last June. So we are literally double or over double from last June with Litecoin. So that's really interesting. It's currently down 0.8%. So it's not taking as much of a hit as, let's say, Bitcoin and Ethereum. We could take a look at the money flow here. According to Market Cipher, we're seeing some dips and some dips happening here. A little bit of volatility here with the money flow, but it's not crazy in the red. And it's now in the green, so that's good. We have some momentum here, and the VWAP popped not confidently through, but it slid through. So that kind of like shows you kind of when Litecoin started to go up, when these green candles were forming, is when the VWAP was popping through that zero line. We could take a look for the weekly here. I mean, the weekly, we're starting off in the red. We started off, we had that high of around $93 starting off the week. And now we saw a low of $82 Litecoin. So that's pretty interesting. But that's still not the low from the week previous to that. So it's really interesting what's happening with Litecoin. Again, some volatility here with the weekly, but it just seems like, again, just making these higher lows. Again, we had that weekly low here, pumped up, retraced, higher low, pumped up, retraced, higher low, and same thing again here. Very interesting stuff happening. I'm very excited for Litecoin. Again, let me get the thing up for the Litecoin halving countdown, so that way we could get a little bit of a clearer image of when this is all going down. I'm so excited. So we have 65 days around until the Litecoin halving. And again, the block rewards are going from 12.5 Litecoin to 6.25 Litecoin per block after the halving happens. And again, it's estimated for August 2nd. So that is a very historic day. Very excited for Litecoin halving. And speaking of Litecoin, we know Litecoin is merge mined with Dogecoin. Dogecoin is another decentralized proof of work blockchain. And if you mine Doge, you get rewarded with Litecoin. And if you mine Litecoin, you get rewarded with Doge. It's the beauty of merge mining, the beauty of such technology. Now, Dogecoin, we could take a look at the chart. Market Cipher is saying there's a little bit of red money flow here on the weekly. We could take a look at the daily, and there is some green money flow here. Momentum is building up. Take a look at the chart here. And we've just been kind of sideways trading here around the 7-cent range. We're currently just above 7 cents. But a lot of people are interested in Dogecoin because a lot of people can use Dogecoin for payment. If you take a look here, Dogecoin is trying to prove itself, or is kind of doing it, as a serious blockchain and flipping Ethereum in transaction count. Over the past week, the meme coin network handled more than 7.9 million transactions, up nearly 11% on Ethereum's 7.2 million, and more than double Bitcoin's count. Not a bad chain that has handled only 30,000 daily transactions on average since 2015. Now, again, this is caused by the BRC20 and ordinals on Bitcoin, that kind of craze. Of course, Ethereum is egregious with the gas fees, where you could just be paying $40 just to swap $10 of a coin. It's really crazy what's happening here. Now, we know, again, Dogecoin has been around, handling 30,000 daily transactions on average since 2015, but now handling more than 7.9 million transactions over the past week. So that's telling you that Doge is able to scale. And on top of that, people are making DRC20 tokens. So they're making tokens on top of Doge. Very interesting what's happening with Doge. We do know that Elon Musk is a huge proponent of Dogecoin and says that it could potentially become the world's currency, because the most ironic outcome is probably the most likely. And I think that's pretty crazy. Again, Dogecoin was made as a joke, but it actually has the ability and the technology, the underlying technology, to make it as a currency that could be used, because, again, it's feasible. If it works, people might use it. And there's definitely a community for Dogecoin. Really interesting what's happening with Dogecoin, flipping these transactions. So if you guys are a fan of Dogecoin, make sure you smash these likes. Comment in the chat if you are a fan of Dogecoin. We have how many people in this chat? We got, friends, we need to kick this up. We need to get 100 likes and 100 live viewers. Let's get after it, my friends. We got No in the chat saying Doge to the moon. We got MetaMask in the chat as well. Haven, nice to see you. Let's see who else is here. GT, got to pump it up. Can you address Emma being pooped on? Who brought that up? Did Emma bring that up? Yeah, yesterday, so messed up, dude. It was so messed up. So me and Emma, like we pull up to the park yesterday. We were filming and stuff. Not we just got off the train. Not even 3 minutes of being in this park. We're just walking in the entrance for what we're looking around for. Like, it's so beautiful. And then Emma starts to scream. She's like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" I'm like, "What's going on?" And I just see bird poop all over her hand. And I start dying. I'm like, "What is happening?" And she's like, "Oh my gosh." She tries to, like, she thought it was a bug at first. And she tries to, like, wipe it on me. And I took her hand. I was like, "Don't put that on me." So then we were like, we need a napkin of some sort. And then we went over to this lady that was doing, that was like helping with the garbage in the park. And we were like, "Do you have a napkin?" The lady literally takes Emma's hand. It was so funny. Takes Emma's hand, wipes it with a garbage bag, and then takes a water bottle and just like pours water and basically washes Emma's hands. It was actually hilarious. It was definitely an interesting time. Of course, that has to happen. Like, the minute we walk into the park, it's just our luck. Like, the weirdest things happen to us all the time. We had a very interesting day yesterday at the park. If you go to Washington Square Park, you would know what the scene is like. I should have gotten it on film. You know what? If we were like serious vloggers like that, we would have had a camera rolling, and it would have been absolutely hilarious. She literally, like, it was so gross. It was like ugh, it was so nasty. And she was like, "Oh my god, oh my god," and she's like trying to put it on me. I was like, "Don't touch me with that." It was absolutely wild. Yeah, War Player, nice to see you. All you guys are dropping those Doge emojis in the chat, as you should. What's up, Corey? Nice to see you. MetaMask is asking for 150 likes. If MetaMask says it, then we must oblige, my friends. Make sure you guys are smashing these likes and sharing the stream out with friends. All right, that's dope. All right, so if you guys have any questions in the chat, you guys could throw them in there. I'll try my best to get to them. We have Rudy G in the chat. We got Philip in the chat as well. He said the poll is very bullish at the highs. Yeah, there's 60 votes in the poll. We got to make sure we match those in the likes. But a lot of people are bullish. 65% of you guys are bullish right now. So that's pretty zesty. Timmy313 is in the chat showing some lifer love. Shout out to the lifers. All right, we're going to get after it. We have some weird things happening over the weekend with the banks, and there's little to no clarity on what this means. Keep in mind, my friends. So we know that the banks have been having a serious amount of trouble. They don't know if they're coming, if they're going, if they have people's funds, if they don't have people's funds, if they are liquid, if they're not liquid, if they're solvent. Who knows? First Republic Bank, everyone thought First Republic Bank was fine. After Silicon Valley Bank, then all of a sudden First Republic was in trouble. Oh no, First Republic Bank. The 11 largest banks in the nation then injected $30 billion into First Republic Bank. That was supposed to be it. That was supposed to be fine. Then the stock continued to crash, halted 9 times in one day. People got confused. People got worried, started pulling their money out of the bank. People tried to sell their shares, but they couldn't because the stock market isn't really a free market. Then the biggest bank got bigger. JP Morgan took First Republic. The stock technically went to zero, and people were just squeezed. Now, that was when banks were freezing withdrawals. Banks are unsure of everything pretty much at this point. What I found weird is this is a different approach. New York City Banking Commission voted to limit deposits at Capital One and Key Bank. New York City Comptroller joined NYC Mayor and Department of Finance in limiting City of New York deposits at the 2 banks. The Comptroller also voted against designating 3 others that failed to submit required anti-discrimination plans. 26 banks were designated after the first ever Banking Commission public hearing, new procedures for certifying banking practices for non-discrimination, and stronger scrutiny for soundness in light of recent bank failures. So what is this really telling us, friends? Following the first ever public hearing held by New York City Banking Commission today, which was last week, all three members voted to limit deposits at Capital One and Key Bank after banks failed to submit required plans demonstrating their efforts to root out discrimination. So Brad Lander, one of the three members of the commission, voted against designating three others to hold public funds. Banks seeking to do business with the New York City must demonstrate that they will be responsible managers of public funds, responsible actors in our communities. So are they not responsible people? So should we be banking with them at all? If you're freezing deposits, can you freeze withdrawals? Unfortunately, despite several opportunities to do so, 5 banks failed to comply with the New York City Banking Commission's designation process, leaving us to conclude that they are not taking meaningful action to combat discrimination in their operations and are not responsible stewards of public dollars. I'm grateful to the mayor, Finance Commissioner Niblack, Treasurer Jackman, Banking Commission member Jenneret, and our partners at the Department of Finance for working with us to strengthen oversight at the banks that profit from public funds. So this, again, is all really weird, but it says that Capital One held $7.2 million in city deposits at the end of April across 108 accounts, and KeyBank held $10 million in city deposits at the end of April across 3 accounts, outright refused to submit required policies. Representatives from Mayor Adams and Department of Finance Commissioner Preston joined the comptroller in voting to freeze new deposits in Capital One and KeyBank for up to 2 years. Comptroller Lander also voted against designating 3 banks that do not currently hold any city deposits: International Finance Bank, PNC Bank, and Wells Fargo, after they failed to demonstrate that they were taking action to prevent discrimination in branch openings and closings, lending decisions, hiring, and other operations. So again, this is really odd. There were 26 banks that were certified to receive deposits from New York City agencies for the past 2 years, 23 unanimously. Capital One and KeyBank will be able to service existing contracts for 1 year. Deposits at Signature Bank, now owned by Flagstar, will be conditionally extended for an additional year under the new ownership. The full banks of list is available there. What does this even mean? So they stopped certain banks like Capital One and KeyBank from accepting deposits from the city. So the city of New York does not trust these banks to hold their money because they failed to give some requirements, and they see that they are not responsible stewards of public dollars. So if the own government does not trust these banks to hold their money, why should we be trusting the banks to hold our money? If they could freeze deposits at these banks, can they then freeze withdrawals? This seems, again, like control. Another reason to be your own bank. With Bitcoin, you don't have to worry if someone is going to be responsible stewards of the public dollars or your dollars. Our own government doesn't trust these banks, but we should? It does not make sense. Be your own bank. Bitcoin, you don't have to worry about bank runs. You don't have to worry about inflation. You don't have to worry about worrying if your bank is spending your money, if they have your money in their custody, or trust, period. Bitcoin is trustless. You trust yourself to custody your funds. You are using a permissionless, decentralized network governed by the entire world and not controlled by decentralized entities to transact and store and own your value. I thought this was very weird and wanted to share it with you guys. Geek of all trades said, can't say, just stopped in to smash the likes and say hi to everyone who served. Oh, to serve, yes, because of Memorial Day. Headed to a barbecue. Ooh, I want barbecue so bad. Oh, speaking of foods, hold on. I have some watermelon that I wanted to show you guys, and I forgot. But I got some watermelon. It looks absolutely beautiful, and it is beautiful. So if you guys are going out to a barbecue today, make sure you have your fruits, your veggies, and everything that you need. But this is some beautiful, beautiful watermelon. Like, holy sheesh. Like, I gotta put this in the fridge. 1 second. Oh, hi, Rick. Nice to see you. We got, Emma Foster. Nice to see you. Thank you for dropping those 100 emojis, Emma. Welcome to the stream. Where's John? Oh, John is here. Hi, John. Nice to see you guys. We got Roland in the chat. Rusty Bot said, holy sheesh. Yeah, it is really nice watermelon. Meninja, nice to see you. Fruit smoothies. I really, my favorite combo in a smoothie is pineapple, banana, and mango. Telling you guys, I'm putting you onto something. Pineapple, mango, banana smoothie. Period. That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need in life. Although I do like other ones with like strawberry, banana, blueberry, what else? Raspberry in there. You could throw in there. Like a nice combo. But yeah, we love that. We love that for us. In addition to the weird actions to the banks, where the New York City Banking Commission was voting to hold and freeze deposits at Capital One and KeyBank, we also have the debt ceiling news. So the debt ceiling, no one knows what's really happening there. There's so much speculation. Are they not raising it? Are they keeping it where it is? Blah, blah, blah. Now you have, on Saturday night, of all nights, there was the speaker, Kevin McCarthy, the House Speaker, said they reached a deal. They were going to come on TV and say what this deal was. Everyone was so crazy. Oh my gosh, we got to turn on the news, 9-10 p.m. Eastern. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Debt ceiling, news. People on Twitter were freaking out. It was trending. Kevin McCarthy goes on TV and he goes, hi guys, yeah, it seems as though we have reached a deal. The deal is the deal. It seems like it's a good deal that we're all agreeing on. Can't tell you anything about it. Gotta go. See ya. And just leaves. This was wild. Now, this is all I got for the updates. We have some live updates. A large majority of Democrats influx on the deals, a progressive representative says. So here are some latest. President Joe Biden saying on Sunday that there was a debt ceiling deal that he would avoid a catastrophic default by the federal government while keeping the economy fluid. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy said at a news conference on Sunday that he expects over 95% of House Republicans will support the 99-page bill, and the House is expected to vote on the measure Wednesday. So again, this is Monday. We got a few more days to go until we see the voting, and then hopefully we will hear something on Wednesday. Representative from California, member of the Progressive Caucus, said on Sunday night that a large majority of Democrats are in flux on whether they will support the agreement. And of course, there's going to be beef on so many sides. And COVID relief clawbacks and SNAP work requirements topped the concerns of the Democrats during a call with the White House on Sunday night. And more White House calls with the House members are expected Monday and Tuesday. Debt ceiling. Who knows what they're going to do? And it's just another example of something that none of us are in control of. I know they're voting, they do this and that. Both sides have to agree. But at the end of the day, does any of it benefit us? If they don't raise the ceiling, then people flip out. They raise the ceiling, people get upset. But what we do know is that they're not going to let us default. They're not going to just sit here and just crash and burn right now because we have elections coming up. 2024, my friends. It is kicking up into high gear. You see a lot of presidential candidates even talking about Bitcoin. Now, we know the money printer is about to go burr. We know the money printer going burr is the reason why we love Bitcoin. They turn on the money printer whenever they want. We don't get a say as the public. We don't get to vote and say, hey, we don't support the money printer going burr. Because all these people that are pressing the button on the money printer, they don't have to deal with the consequences. These people are like 70 years old. They are pressing the button. Oh, let's just print all this money. Who's paying for it? Obviously, the millennials, Gen Z, and I believe Gen Alpha is the one after me. We are the ones that have to foot the bill. So what they're doing is just a Band-Aid, which is why we love Bitcoin. We have a say in the inflation schedule. Not just one centralized entity that just turns on the money printer whenever it's convenient. No. With Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, it's the entire world that takes part and agrees upon the consensus of proof of work using energy for computers to solve math algorithms in order to form a block on the blockchain, which then you are rewarded with Bitcoin. And that block reward is controlled. About every 4 years, that block reward gets cut in half. Happened in 2020. We remember that. It's going to happen again in 2024 in less than a year. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin to ever exist. 100 million Satoshis to one Bitcoin. This is why we are here. Because we are choosing to exit a system in which we have no control of. In which we are saving our whole lives' work of wealth. People have worked their whole lives to accumulate the wealth they have in their bank account just for that value to get diminished by over 50%. Let's be realistic. Your $1 can't buy a quarter of what it bought in 2019. It's only been 4 years. Your wealth has gone down dramatically. But Bitcoin, if you held Bitcoin, that's a different story. There's only 21 million Bitcoin to ever exist. Whenever the money printer goes on, it just tells people to flock to Bitcoin. All roads lead to Bitcoin. Banks freezing deposits. Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. At all. At all. It's ridiculous, my friends. Ozzy said, this is the spice we miss over the weekend. I missed this show so much over the weekend. It's actually wild. And Rosen, thank you for dropping a rose in the chat. I appreciate it. I did see it, but I was like mid-rant, so I couldn't like shout it out. Soul Scrubber. Oh, you're a member, my friend? We're getting like all these team members over here on TikTok. It's absolutely amazing. I love it, man. I love it. Dave Digital, so how does the money printer go? It goes bruh. I can't. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm literally laughing. My face is so red. My face is as red as my dress. Wow, you guys got to kick up these likes. Let's share this stream out. Where is the hype in the chat? We need the hype in the chat. John Jermaine said, why no million subs? John Jermaine, I don't know the answer to that question. It's because we need to share this stream, comment in the chat, share it out, like, comment, share. You guys know what to do, my friends. The more we share this stream out, it helps the channel, it helps spread the word, it helps it all, it spreads adoption. So if you guys don't mind hitting that share button, clicking the tweeter, and letting it tweet on the tweeter that we are live. I'm also live on Twitter as well. So shouts to Elon Musk, Periscope, what's up? But we're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna do some more news. So speaking of the US, like we're just a little bit of a mess, my friends. Well, as banks are freezing deposits, which is very odd, banks are collapsing, bank stocks are just dwindling in value. Seems like, again, these safe assets don't seem so safe. The debt ceiling issue, the money printer's about to go burr. And on top of that, while the dollar dominance is diminishing, other countries are leaving the dollar. Again, inflation, the money printer going burr. People are flocking to cryptocurrency. They want to use cryptocurrency. They want something where they choose what we are in control of, like the inflation schedule, how we transact when we get to send and receive our value. Unfortunately, there has been so much regulatory pushback in the United States that even U.S. native companies are looking to flock elsewhere. We know Coinbase is opening up or opened up their derivatives exchange in Bermuda. Very nice pink sands in Bermuda. I've been there. Beautiful spot. Would like to go back one day. Gemini is now coming in and had said they had a momentous week for crypto and Gemini in the UK and Ireland. Check out this thread. This came out 2 days ago. A momentous week for crypto and Gemini in the UK and Ireland. Let's put this in book mode, my friends. Gemini leadership met with customers, thought leaders, and policymakers in both countries and were encouraged by their thoughtful approach to crypto. We are particularly pleased to announce our EU headquarters in Dublin, Ireland, positioning us at the forefront of the region's crypto innovation. Meanwhile, in the UK, there's a promising push towards London becoming a flourishing crypto ecosystem. The UK recognizes the importance of creating an environment that fosters growth and innovation in the crypto space. The UK and Ireland acknowledged the need to provide consistency and clarity for the crypto industry. With this mindset, there's a real opportunity for these regions to take their seat in cementing the future of crypto. Exciting times ahead for Gemini on a global level. So we know Binance is pretty global. They're the number one exchange by trading volume. CZ Binance, he lives on a plane. He just goes to different places all the time. And speaking of CZ Binance, speaking of Gemini, they were actually together, the Winklevoss twins and CZ Binance, actually in Dubai. This picture was posted today. I'm going to pull it up for you guys. It was really interesting because it's good to see other people in this space, especially people that could be looked at as competitors like Gemini and Binance, talking with one another. This was this morning. This tweet came out. CZ Binance said, "Welcome to Dubai." It was a joke. He goes, "Not AI, just wavelength of the energy level," or what they call lighting. And I thought that was really awesome. He was talking about AI. What a little joke. I like it. But here's CZ Binance with the Winklevoss twins. I like to call them the Winklevi. Very interesting. But Gemini, Binance, Coinbase, it seems like they're all competitors, but they're all on the same page as to how they want to exit the U.S. and make sure their business can flourish elsewhere. And the U.S., unfortunately, is behind. Other countries are seeing that, and they're going to take advantage. Hopefully, this is going to help crypto adoption a lot. And I just hope the U.S. just says, hey, man, we're done sheeshing on crypto. We're done fudding the space. We're just going to share it out and spread adoption. But you know why they don't want to push crypto is because they're working on the CBDC here as well. So they're going to wait till the CBDC is probably ready to go and then probably see how the FedNow program goes first over the summer, see the CBDC push, see how easy they could do that. And then they're going to do digital asset classes. Watch, friends. They're going to push the CBDC, a digital currency, and start doing classes, commercials, and then that's when they're going to let Bitcoin and crypto fly. Echo Leaf in the chat said, "Hey, line dancer, moo. Moo to you, Echo. Nice to see you. Still waiting to go line dancing. Didn't happen yet. I mean, it seems like a vibe, Echo. You know, I'm just waiting on the Bugman. MetaMask, like, hey, MTC, hopefully soon, one day, I'll have CZ Binance soon on the show. It would be cool to have him back. It was a really good show the last time I had CZ Binance on. If you guys want to go check that out, just talking about like how he's just a regular freaking person, literally worked at McDonald's, everything. It really worked for what he has now. A very smart individual. Let's get to. We have 68 likes. We need one more. We need one more to feel spicy, and then after that one more, then we need at least 31 more to reach 100 like. Web3 Me said, here's our CBDC regulation of some crypto. Basically, that's what I think they're going to do. I'm in the Matrix. No, I don't think I'm in the Matrix. Alexandra G said, I liked and shared. Did you? That's pretty a zesty line, Alexandra. Now we have 71 likes. Let's get after it. Let's get 100. Let's get 100 views and 100 likes, fam. Oh, you want to talk about whatchamacallit? Hong Kong. I'll talk about Hong Kong with you, my friends. Or Beijing. Like, I mean, listen, we know Hong Kong has been planning their CBDC for a long time. I go over that all the time. I have the actual government website that I always pull up talking about China, Hong Kong, their CBDC. It's actually just really important to talk about because CBDCs are an eclipse not just on your life, but your finances, the way you do everything. They don't let you do anything. Your money could expire, the digital yuan in China is already doing that. If you take a look at hkma.gov.hk, this is for the Hong Kong CBDC. It's been in the works since 2017. And in 2019, the Bank of Thailand actually jumped in along with the United Arab Emirates, the People's Bank of China, and Thailand as well. So, and the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Hub, they all took part in this project. This is Project Inthnon Line Rock, which entered its second phase in 2020. And then in 2021, there were more banks, of course, that jumped in and it started evolving. So they already know exactly what they're going to do with CBDCs. Now, it's not going to stop them from making people feel like, oh, this is great. Let's talk about crypto. Because on June 1st, of course, there's going to be more applications that are allowed to be sent in for crypto exchanges. They're going to open retail trading to the public. But again, how do you know? Like, I just don't know if everything that comes from there we can necessarily believe, right? This is a country that controls every single thing that people do. There's cameras on the street looking at and scanning like faces. So how do we know that they're really going to open retail trading to the public? And if they do, is the average person really going to be able to buy Bitcoin and then take their crypto off of the exchange and spend it how they will when already there's a digital yuan and the Hong Kong CBDC? I just don't see that happening. But, Beijing is releasing a white paper for Web3 innovation and development. This is China's capital city reportedly released a white paper this morning aimed at innovation and development of the Web3 industry. Dubbed the Web3 Innovation and Development White Paper, the document says that Web3 tech is an inevitable trend for future internet industry development. The Beijing Municipal Science Technology Commission, also known as the Administrative Commission of, I am not even going to go for that one, Z Science Park, released the white paper. And the commission aims to construct Beijing as a global innovation hub for the digital economy. To that end, the city's Chaoyang district will spend at least 100 million yuan, which is around $14 million every year until 2025. Yang Hongfu, director at the Z Chaoyang Park Management Committee, reportedly said at the forum. That place is also referred to China's Silicon Valley. The white paper reportedly states that Beijing aims to strengthen policy and support and accelerate technological breakthroughs to promote the Web3 industry. Again, this is all very interesting because of Hong Kong's attempt to bring in crypto exchanges. And then earlier last week, China's Central Television broadcasting a segment about crypto being featured, and the Bitcoin logo was on there, and CZ Binance tweeted about it. When CZ Binance tweeted about this, then they took it off the CCTV, removed the video. Really interesting. So Hong Kong, Beijing, all of China, they're throwing their hat in there. They're like, oh, yo, hold on. They're like, oh, bro, let me just get myself in there. Just throw my hat. Make sure you guys know we're here. We know about Bitcoin. We know about cryptocurrency. And they want to take advantage of our weakness. We know China's been mining Bitcoin. Oh, China banned Bitcoin so many times. Look what they're doing now. And they're doing it before us. Sending us a message that we're behind. Listen, CBDCs aren't good. And that, again, is China's main aim is CBDCs, is to control everything. So just take everything with a grain of salt. Know that central bank digital currencies are surveillance. You have no control over it. You have no control over your wealth. You have no control over your life at that point, because whoever controls the money controls the world, which is why they're scared of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, because Bitcoin is truth, it's transparency, and it's decentralized. It brings power back to the people. It brings the rights back to the people. We have 3 inalienable rights: life, liberty, and property. Don't let that slip. And that's what CBDCs take from you, are those 3 inalienable rights. Um, oh, I just got toilet paper thrown at me. Emma, that wasn't cool, bro. That actually really scared me. I saw her like walking around and creeping. I was like, what is she doing? And then I just get toilet paper launched at me. That's nice. No, said MTC, can you watch the Matrix movie tonight? I already watched the Matrix. I liked the Matrix. I liked Inception. And I also liked why is it slipping my is it Snowpiercer? Snowpiercer the movie was really trippy. Like all of these dystopian movies, they're not that far off. Toilet papered live. Yeah, I literally got TP. I want her to come back out here so I could launch it back at her. That was like so messed up. Joe is here as well. Hi, Joe. Nice to see you. He's probably happy that I got this thrown at me. Zippy, nice to see you. Who else is here? Did I miss anyone? All right, I don't think I missed anyone. We see SSJ3 is here. Will says China. Talks for office. Like Floki was the previous CEO of Twitter, but now he got booted out for Linda. R.I.P. Lil Floki. I hope Lil Floki's coping okay. I hope he still has a role at Twitter, Lil Floki. But I'm excited to see the new Twitter CEO and see where that ends up going. Aw, Retro Mike. Emma made your day?
Emma made my day. Heart.
Aw, that's cute, Retro Mike. Oh, I didn't see that. She threw water and toilet paper at me. That's messed up. I'm getting abused on this show. I'm getting abused. You guys think like everyone's so loving in this house. No, Emma throws toilet paper at me. No. So messed up. And she's giggling too. Like I hear her. She goes, hee hee. Goes out and throws this at me. It's so messed up. Ooh, is Armani here? Or you're just yarring? Be nice to Emma. You're telling Emma you should tell Emma to be nice to me. I'm so nice to Emma. I make Emma sandwiches whenever she wants. I do everything for little Emma. I really do. Pickaboo, nice to see you. Support the stream, guys. Oh my gosh, MetaMask. That's an ask right there. That's an ask. But have I seen I have not seen that one, GT. All right. Let's get after it. We're going to talk more news. I want to like be like more positive, but like these news stories are just crazy. Like what's going on here? Oh.
Need more toilet paper.
Thank you, Zippy. Appreciate the $2 super chat. We're gonna run out. We're gonna run out of toilet paper. She's just gonna throw them all at me. You guys are giving her free reign to just abuse me right now. We're gonna stick on the CBDC train because Brazil's central bank selected 14 participants for their CBDC pilot. Again, CBDCs are surveillance. CBDCs are anti-freedom. We have 3 inalienable rights: life, liberty, and property. We have the right to own Bitcoin. We have the right to transact and own our value. CBDCs eclipse all of that. Brazil's central bank selects 14 participants for CBDC pilot. This is published last Wednesday. It includes major local private banks such as Bradesco, Nubank, Itaú Unibanco, as well as the largest public Brazilian bank, Banco do Brasil, and the local stock exchange B3. Multinational companies such as Visa and Microsoft were also chosen to participate. In total, the banks received 36 interest proposals from over 100 institutions from a number of different financial sectors, including payment institutions, cooperatives, public banks, crypto companies, financial market infrastructure operators, and public settlement institutes. No central bank digital currencies. We will not do it. We are not a fan. Central bank digital currencies are an eclipse on your life. We already know the digital yuan, the Chinese yuan, expires. It's connected to your SIM card. You could have geographical barriers where they say you can't go 5 miles from your house. But if you go 5.1 miles from your house, then your money will not work. This is a control over everything. And of course, who's going to have to approve your transactions and issue that money? The central banks. And if the central banks don't like you, they don't like what you're doing, then you will not have access to your money. Just like already now, where there are people that are into crypto, for example, have a crypto business, try to go get a bank account, and they tell them no. There's just discrimination in this traditional financial system where Bitcoin cryptocurrency, it evens that playing field where anyone could get involved with Bitcoin and crypto, and they don't have to get discriminated against of what their interests are, who they are, where they come from. Bitcoin is truth. Bitcoin is freedom. Bitcoin is unity. Bitcoin is prosperity. Of course, other people think they know how to fix crypto policy. Rich, thank you for the rose, the cat paw, and the TikTok. I appreciate it. Now, we do know here that the World Economic Forum thinks it knows how to fix crypto policy. Let's take a look. In a fresh white paper, Pathways to the Regulation of Crypto Assets, the global body reasoned that protections baked in traditional finance might not fully extend to crypto due to its decentralization. Addressing its borderless nature would help bridge the gap. At their current level, crypto assets represent a small portion of the overall global financial system, the WEF said, echoing a statement from Europe's Systemic Risk Board. Even so, the lack of regulation in some jurisdictions and the absence of a harmonized regulatory framework is raising concerns as to whether this market could pose a threat to global financial stability. That's what they're scared of because they want to maintain as the anchor. They're scared. They're like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen to our precious stocks and things that we control? Oh my sheesh. They targeted its recommendations at three major stakeholders and categories: international organizations, regional or national regulators, and the industry as a whole. There's a little list here, my friends. 6 bullets. These are like all the 6 things that they want to point out, my friends. They want to establish best practices for crypto with international organizations. They want to harmonize terminology and definitions across international organizations. They want to foster cross-sector coordination among regulators, coordinate efforts to establish interoperable technical standards, and share the best practices for addressing operational and cybersecurity risk in the industry, innovate responsibly, and engage with policymakers and regulators in the industry. Lacks of standardization of crypto regulations, policy, and definitions are holding back progress for sufficient oversight. The body said it is built its crypto policy report with contributions from policymakers, regulators, and industry figures. I guarantee you not one industry figure that's really in crypto really worked on this. The advent of crypto assets and blockchain-based financial services is proving to be more about convergence than disruption of the traditional economy, banking, and finance. This should be encouraged. But they're warning about Ethereum. They said most things are based on Ethereum, but they want more EVM compatible chains. And they said that Dubai's Financial Services Authority this week called for regulators to come in and curb the exploitation of regulatory loopholes. So again, they want all this regulation. They want clarity. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with this technology. My friends, it's actually wild to see that the World Economic Forum said they know how to fix crypto policy. Of course we need clarity. But why does the World Economic Forum get to do that? Because they're an international non-governmental organization. They have no power, technically. But all the world leaders and influencers in the government choose to go there and talk and create rules. How could they do that? These are people that no one voted for. But again, they're trying to fix crypto policy. All the central bankers go there. The World Economic Forum said they even want to make their own metaverse. Obviously, they know that blockchain solves so many problems, cross-border payments and everything, but except we don't need them. We don't need CBDCs. We don't need the World Economic Forum. We have Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a global item, a global currency, a global store of value, a global value transfer, you could say. We don't need to change currencies, go to different exchanges. We just send and receive with the press of a button. And that is something that scares them because they can't just shut down Bitcoin. They can't just tell everyone to shut down their Bitcoin miners. It's just not possible. What just got thrown at me? What was that? A scrunchie. I'm literally getting launched at. That was good. That was actually a really good launch I did back to you. What's up, Chris? Nice to see you. How long am I going live with the Daily Zest? So the Daily Zest started. Oh, wow, that's a good question. I think October of 2022. So we have been here for a long time. It started off as the weekly Zest, but within only 3 weeks, it became the Daily Zest. And I remember it became the Daily Zest mid-November of last year. So it's been a really long time. So what was it? Like October, let's say November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, like it's been like 7-8 months, let's say, that we've been doing the Daily Zest and this podcast. It's been a long time. Like I can't even believe it. Like I'm here like all the time, and I love it. I love what I do. I wouldn't trade this for the world. Like there's nothing else I'd rather be doing. I've seen a 9 to 5. I know what's going on there. I don't want to do it. I want to be my own boss. I want to be my own bank. And I want to do something that's good for the world. I want to help people. I want to spread knowledge. I want to spread positivity. I want to just change the way that people think about everything. You know, question everything. I think crypto really wakes you up to all of these things that you weren't really thinking about before. Sam, thank you for the 91 roses. I appreciate it. Sam, yeehaw. Thank you for the hat and mustache. Chris, what do you mean? Everything's chill, Chris. Don't worry, Chris. We're good. We're good. On a positive note, my friends, Grand Theft Auto seems to be stepping into the crypto gaming sphere. Now, we know, my friends, that there's always been a little bit of a hint, a little bit of a flurry going on here with the GTA 6 leaks and how they were thinking of doing play to earn mechanics and crypto rewards. A lot of people are still speculating on this, and I think it will be really cool for adoption. Now, recent leaks have sparked excitement among gamers as rumors circulate that a highly anticipated GTA 6 video game might introduce play to earn gaming mechanics, allowing players to earn real life crypto rewards. While details about the gameplay and microtransactions in GTA 6 are still unknown, industry observers speculate that the game could incorporate blockchain tech. If it turns out to be true, players may be able to convert their in-game earnings into real-world money, revolutionizing the way they engage with the game and earn rewards. Other sources are saying that the Rockstar Games adventure might integrate Bitcoin as a payment method and reward token. However, Rockstar Games has not yet commented on the speculations. In GTA 5, people got a taste of play to earn through features like fictionalized stock markets and stock market assassination missions. If rumors are to be believed, GTA 6 can make these gameplay elements into a whole new level, incorporating more sophisticated play-to-earn transactions and potentially utilizing cryptocurrencies. While the official date for GTA 6 isn't announced yet, there are indications that the game could launch on the current generation consoles like PS5 and Xbox, and this possibility of a release on older console generations is uncertain. But it could be the most expensive video game ever created with a budget of up to $2 billion. So this could be huge for adoption, as this could be one of the biggest and most expensive video games ever created with a $2 billion budget. Play to earn is the future. Gaming is a catalyst for mainstream adoption. Everyone is a gamer at some way, at some level. Of course, my friends. It's inevitable that games are going to integrate it. It's just a matter of how and when. If you are playing a game now in Web 2, you buy a skin in a game, it automatically goes to zero. Because once you buy an asset or a token within the game, you just have the utility of what the game offers you. But with cryptocurrency and NFTs, if I buy a skin in a game, then I get to actually own it. I could sell it on a secondary market, send it to a friend. I could rent it out. I'm not using this asset anymore. Why don't I strike a deal with someone on the secondary market and say, if you hit this goal, you get to use my skin and we split this profit? Teaching people business, teaching people about an economy. Ownership is everything. And people are seeing that ownership is key. And of course, tokens in a game, interoperability is everything. You could use a skin in a game from GTA and then go to something like Fortnite and play all these games with all these other characters. Just mix and mingle. This is the future. It's inevitable. So excited. Ownership, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Let's get after it. Chris, you are spoiling me. We're talking about GTA 6 right now. You sent me the quarterback Frank twice. I thought I saw it twice. I thought I was imagining it. That was absolutely awesome. Thank you for that. The hat and mustache is awesome. And the Anemo slime seems awesome. Give me 4 of those. Thank you. You can already sell skins, but that's like on like a black market. And it's technically not in the TOS for these games. So people sell them on the black market, but you're not supposed to be selling skins. At least you could do it like with a real and permissionless way. And think about it, guys. Transparency is everything. And according to Elon Musk, transparency builds trust. Because illustrating with this meme, you can see sheesh clearly now with this clear toilet. Transparency builds trust. Elon Musk has demonstrated that with his love for Dogecoin, transparency loving Doge. I love Dogecoin. He then goes on Twitter and open sources the code, showing people that you could trust him. He's always been transparent with the decisions he makes and moves he makes. Transparency builds trust just like a clear toilet. So you can see the sheesh clearly. Dogecoin, we know, is doing really well. Again, we went over earlier today that over the past week, the meme coin network handled more than 7.9 million transactions, up nearly 11% from Ethereum 7.2 million. The low fees are proving that Doge can scale better than Ethereum with their fees over there, which are egregious. It's a decentralized proof of work blockchain that's feasible for transacting value. People are actually building tokens on top of Doge, DRC20 tokens. Doge, it's ironic, but an ironic outcome could be likely, where it was created as a joke, but Elon Musk could even say it could become the world's not reserve currency, but the world's currency, using it on the daily to transact. It's decentralized, it's proof of work, but it just doesn't have that finite supply like Bitcoin. And also, speaking of Elon Musk and Twitter has teamed up with eToro. So if you guys know eToro teamed up with Twitter, and they are basically like a social trading platform, stocks, crypto, a bunch of stuff. Let me show you eToro, the website. So eToro is very zesty. Invest in crypto, stocks, and beyond since 2007. And they recently made a deal with Twitter that if you look up like a ticker, like for example, like money sign BTC, you will be able to see the price action on Twitter. Really cool stuff. Here's an example. Type in $ emoji BTC. This is the chart that comes up, courtesy of eToro. I am actually interviewing the CEO and founder of eToro, Yoni, tomorrow. My friends, that show, let me double check, is going live at... Don't want to double check before I say the wrong thing. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So, guys, I will be live again, normal time, 12 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. But I will also be live 2 hours prior at 10 a.m. Eastern to interview the CEO and founder of eToro. eToro is huge. Made an incredible partnership with Twitter that is absolutely wild. They're going to continue doing that, and they're doing great things at eToro. So I'm very grateful and very excited to interview the CEO tomorrow. So if you guys are ready, then Retro Mike, I know you said that's early, but you better be there because this is an important interview. And it's very important to talk about what's going on with finance and the future of finance. And it's cool to hear from someone like Yoni from eToro because they're very prominent in the space. And the future of finance is digital. So I would love to hear what he has to say, hear about his background, where he came from, how he got to where he is now, and again, his thoughts on the market and the future of digital finance. So make sure you guys are here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, and then again at 12 p.m. Eastern for the normal time. Thanks, MetaMask. I appreciate it. eToro on the NCC show. Yes, it is true. It is true. All right. How many likes do we got right now? Guys, we need 6 more likes. What's going on here? Well, you see Emma shenanigans that early. During the interview, I don't know. Maybe during the MCC show. Emma's a little lazy in the morning. I'm always up and out. I'm always like, let's go, let's go, let's go. But yeah. Make sure you guys smash these likes. We need 100 likes. 5 more likes. 5 more likes. Smash those likes. 3 more likes. 3 more likes. 3 more likes. 3 more likes. Let's get after it, guys. Come on. Let's go. How many likes? We have 125 votes in the poll, but only 97 likes? My heart breaks. My heart breaks. Holy sheesh. Guys, we need 3 more likes. We need 3 more likes. And also, while you guys are here, make sure you guys check out twitter.com/missteencrypto if you guys haven't already. I do have subscriptions open, so you guys could subscribe for exclusive tweets, exclusive content. You have to go on my Twitter and hit that pink pill, and you'll be able to subscribe from there. And it would be great if you guys could do so, because again, exclusive tweets, exclusive content over there on Twitter. So make sure you guys check that out. And the link is in the live chat as well. Do we have 100 likes yet? Yay, finally. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. John Jermaine, I know it's an early show, but we get up and at 'em early over here. Up and at 'em early. And it's also their time zone. They're like 7-8 hours ahead of us. But yep. I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. I hope you guys have a lovely Memorial Day. And thank you to everybody that has served, everyone that is being remembered today. So thoughts, prayers, and love to everyone out there. I appreciate every single person that joined today. This is a very important time in history. This is a revolution that we're a part of. And obviously, revolutions are not easy. Revolutions, they are going to laugh at us. They're going to fight us. Then they're going to join us. And right now we're in that part where they're trying to fight us and partly join us. They don't know where they're going, how they got. Ooh, that was a harsh throw. Got toilet paper thrown at me again. Do you hear him scream? Did you guys hear it? There's chaos, dude. There's actual chaos in this house. I think I have a war to fight, guys. I gotta go. Smash these likes, share this stream out with friends. You comment after this is over whether you think I should run and hide from my family. Have a great day. I gotta go.